Hello, my name is Cade Martin, and I'm doing my informative speech over things you should consider when buying a gaming computer. PC gaming is one of the most expensive and innovative hobbies. They're constantly coming out with new parts, and it can be confusing on what you should buy and what you should look at. Here are some things you should consider when buying a computer or a gaming computer, either one. It doesn't matter. Buying or building a computer is not as confusing as it seems. You just need to know what you're looking for and what fits your needs. The CPU, this is one of the most important things about your computer. It is the brain of your computer. It runs these tedious tasks such as camera, Netflix. It runs your little programs in your computer. It programs your computer to run. And you need to pick a well-known, trusted brand. AMD or Intel, they're the best out there. I own an Intel i7, and it has been great. 7 to 8 months, I've had no slip-ups. It's powerful. It runs my computer well. I would recommend Intel over AMD, but I haven't used AMD. I wouldn't know. So another thing to consider is your clock speed or your core number. Clock speed is better for gaming. It's going to run your gaming smoother. It's going to run it all better. Core number, it's going to run the harder workloads, the bigger workloads, such as designing or editing videos, designing architecture. It's going to take that load better. Pick the latest gen. I mean, you're going to spend $100 to $150 more, but you're going to get 2 to 3 more years out of it. You're going to end up saving money in the long run versus buying a brand new computer in 2 to 3 years. Pick the latest gen, and also pick something higher than i5, I would suggest. And transitioning from that, the CPU, it takes on these tedious tasks, but the GPU is what handles the gaming. A GPU is basically a dedicated CPU, and it runs those games. It makes those look smooth. It runs the program itself. Again, pick a well-known, trusted brand, AMD or NVIDIA. Those are great. I own an NVIDIA 2070 Ti. I love it. It's great. And you can get cheap parts. You don't have to spend $500. You can get a 1660 Ti that's $300, $250, $300. You get a good graphics card out of it. Make sure you have room in your computer. Look at the dimensions of the GPU. Make sure it will fit. Look at how many slots you have open. Look at the TDP. That's going to tell you how much wattage you need to run that GPU, so you can go ahead and make that switch before you get it. Getting away from the mechanics of the computer, here are some much needed accessories that I would recommend getting, and other websites would as well. The mouse, you'll need this to do everything from opening up things to clicking on websites. You're going to need this. You don't have to go expensive. I mean, I have one right here. It was $50. It does me well. It gets me through gaming as well. I would recommend getting the 2 extra buttons on the side, something that can get up to a higher DPI if that's what you prefer. I run that at 400, 800, and this button right here will switch it up. I can go up to 7,200 DPI. It's crazy. So you don't have to spend so much money to get a good mouse. $50, it was great. Keyboard as well. That one it was built into my computer. I own a laptop. And this is what you're going to need to input letters, to type words, type sentences, type outlines, type papers. You're going to need this. This is a must-need thing. Price is not bad. You can get one to $60 to $100 and have a good keyboard. You don't need anything specific for gaming either. You just need the keys. That's it. Monitor, you're going to need this to display what's going on in your computer. If you don't have this, you're not going to be able to see how it's running. I would go 60 hertz if you're not going to use it for gaming. You don't need anything over that because that's just, at that point, wasting your money. But if you're going to game 144 hertz, the refresh rate's higher. It's going to make the game look better. It's going to look great. I can guarantee it. Even though computers are complex, with a little bit of research, they're not as bad as you think. You just need to, when going in, you need to know what you're buying, what you need, and how much money you have. Always bring a little bit of extra money because you're going to have to buy Windows 10. You might have to buy antivirus. McAfee, that's one of them. And you're going to have to buy all these little tedious things. It's not near as bad as you'd think it would be. Thank you for watching my speech.